Hello, my name is Fenna. Welcome to the Self-Compassion channel. And today I want to talk about four reasons why the Limerence affair will not last. And I make this video to give hope, to give some soothing to anyone who has a partner with Limerence. Also, of course, people in Limerence can watch this video, but it's gonna be realistic. It's gonna hurt. Your Limerence is not going to be happy, but maybe it's good to hear. I'm gonna give you 4 reasons why your Limerence affair, or the Limerence affair of your partner in this case, will not last, and I'm going to explain you why. Jumping right in, 4 reasons why it will not work out with the other. Is your partner ready to leave you or have left you for the person they are limerent for? Or are you afraid your limerent partner will seek happiness on the other side of the green grass? Well, I'm going to give you 4 of the many reasons their relationship will probably not work out. I've made another video on having a partner who is limerent for someone else and how hard that is. And if that's you, I want to give you some hope to you by talking about the chances of them staying together if they decide to leave you and, be with the other person. I first will explain how some important phases play out in general, and at the end I will give you the 4 main reasons why the odds are against them, why this will not work out, most likely. Okay, so your beloved partner is completely out of its mind in love with somebody else. And they even started to play with the idea, or maybe they are beyond that, with the idea to leave you to be with this person. And I can imagine that this comes as a shock to you. Most likely, it might also be that you already heard the name of the new person like 10 million times. And normally this begins with name them then and telling you how great they are and that it's just a friend or a colleague. Well, they're not friends anymore. And you are afraid you are losing your partner. Now, hear me out. Of course, every situation is different. But let me tell you how it plays out in most cases. I know you think you are the exception because you have blah blah, all these reasons why you are the exception. But most likely, you are the rule. So your partner has a limerent episode. That means that there is crystallization going on. In order to justify that they should be with this new person, they have to devalue the relationship with you. And they value you. They will think and maybe even say things like, yeah, but I always kind of knew that we were not the good fit. I've been unhappy for a really long time. And of course that might be true, but given the fact that they're in crystallization, they are for a fact distorting their memories. They have this tunnel vision of the flaws, focused on the relationship and on you. They are searching for the flaws, and they don't do this on purpose. They don't do this consciously, and they will believe it. And please try not to convince them. The more you will try to convince them that they are wrong, the deeper they will get into the crystallization, because whatever is in the way of their limerence will only make the limerence bigger. if you want to have a good talk about the good memories, but don't you remember you said you love me? Don't you remember we were so happy, we were making future plans? They will think of more bad memories. The perfect answer coming from you, if they start to tell that you were never really a fit and they were really unhappy for a long time, the best answer would be, yeah, maybe you're right, I don't know, we had good times. At that moment they have nothing to battle against. But I know that's a lot to ask. I know that this might be impossible. You might want to reason with your partner and remember them about the good times and how much fun you had and what you shared. And, remember that we wanted to buy the second house. And just last year you told me that you were so happy. No, they don't remember. They don't remember. And they don't want to remember. They will remember one day, don't worry. They will absolutely remember one day, but not now. So save your energy. You cannot convince them. They are prepping themselves to go to war, to fight for the limerence. And also don't count on their empathy. Of course they feel sorry for you, which is kind of the opposite of attraction. And they will make an attempt to be nice to you, but they're not themselves. They only want to be with the other person as quick as possible. There is an urgency, there is a need. So you take care of you, because your partner will not. He's not, or she's not able to. They're not able to. So here are the several reasons why this most likely will not work out. The statistics are against them. Reason number 1. Okay, here we have 2 people who probably don't know each other that well, who leave their families, or at least one, or maybe both, without having processed the breakup. And you can only start the grief process after the limerence will wear off. And the limerence will wear off. And grief is a very patient waiter. It will wait in a corner. It will wait, but it will come out. And here you have 2, maybe 1 or maybe 2 people who start their relationship in chaos, and it will maintain chaos and messy, and then they also will get a grief process because they haven't grieved at all, processed at all, leaving you. How do you think that will work out? Reason number 2 why this will not work out is that the limerence is hiding the differences and the fact that there is maybe not a lot of, they're not compatible at all. It's like a snow blanket. It covers everything, all the differences. And there are a lot. They will come out later as a nasty surprise. They will get frustrated, they will get disappointed. The longer they stay together, the harder it will get, because the difficulties and the differences will pop out one day. And they did not notice it at the time that they thought that they found their soulmate and they had such a rush to be together. But it will come out. Reason number 3 why this will probably not work out is that they have to come down from so high. And what I mean by that is that normally if you take things a little bit slow and you are not limerent in love, but you are in love, you come down from here when the infatuation wears off. And you come down from here. The infatuation wears off probably normally between 1 and 3 years. But a limerent, someone who's in a limerent episode, they come down from here to here, and that's a big gap to fill. And coming down from such a high place will bring problems of its own. Because if one will come down faster than the other, and there will be a super mismatch in feelings, And that will bring a super weird dynamic to the relationship. And that will make people insecure. There will be disappointments, buyer's remorse, feeling smothered, blame, regret, etc. They will not stay on the same high. And that will bring a very weird and very difficult dynamic to the relationship. Reason number 4 is deterioration is a normal and common phase in limerence. It's the phase where everything falls apart. It becomes messy. There is silent regret. People are looking back at how their lives were before the Limerent episode began, and it might not be so bad. They're coming to terms what they left and who they hurt, and some of them left complete families. They hurt you, they hurt their kids, and they start to blame the other for the cost. And most likely one of them will leave the relationship. Now, does that mean that your partner will come back to you, begging for your forgiveness? I don't know. That might be, depending if you had a good relationship before the Limerent episode started. But they probably, most likely, will consider it. The one that leaves the relationship is most likely not the one who sacrificed the most. The one leaving their complete family is most likely to be the one that will be left. The one who sacrifices everything to be with the other is most likely the more anxious attached, and the other might be the more avoidant attached. And in the majority of the cases, the one who sacrifices not the most is the more avoidant one, and this one will be worn out by the dynamic faster in the majority of cases. If you have anything to say about this subject, if you have any questions, please leave a comment below, because you're not the only one. I have so much requests of videos of people who are in this situation and they are suffering like crazy. For now, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye!